I had a hard time finding a good example, so I just went with Netflix. Netflix has a long history of making public announcements. For example, in 2011, they announced their mobile app. In 2016, they announced their playback feature. In 2018, they announced their skip the intro option, and most recently announced that they are alerting customers about sharing accounts and that they are expanding into the gaming industry. Kapurzuman 2022. I find their recent announcement about trying to limit password sharing most interesting. They have seen a substantial decrease in sales and stocks and are trying to find a way to lower costs and fix their financial issues. Netflix estimates that 100 million households have access to their platform without paying, Telford 2022. Their solution is to increase prices and add new policies to kick individuals who are sharing their accounts off the platform. I think this announcement was delivered poorly because it seems they are blaming their customers for their recent financial issues. Multiple news sources state Netflix's real issues come from tough competition, the height of the pandemic being over, and they outspend all of their competitors on production costs. Telford 2022. So, customers feel they are being punished now for something that Netflix has been aware of for years, but just now are deciding that it's an issue. Shang-Ying Long, the Director of Production Innovation, announced this message on their website on March 16, 2022. The article quotes, "Accounts are being shared between households, impacting our ability to invest in great news TV and films for our members." Long 2022. I don't think this was an effective way to deliver this message because they're not taking accountability for their recent financial issues. I think if they announced they were increasing prices due to multiple different issues and industry changing, customers would be more understanding. When addressing the public about an issue like this, it's best to take accountability for their actions or say it in a way that isn't targeting your customers. For example, they could have wrote, "For years we have allowed our customers to share their accounts with members outside their household, and we can no longer afford to do this." Overall, Netflix could have done a better job at announcing this change. If I was responsible for communicating an organizational change, I would be transparent yet careful with my wording. I would put myself in the shoes of a customer and communicate the change in a way that a customer would be open to listening and understanding. I think delivering a message this way would impact the overall reaction of the public in a positive way. Whatever the message is, I want the public to know my organization is sincere and transparent. If you don't communicate your message in a productive and strategic way, the way it's perceived can be detrimental to the entire organization as a whole. Thanks.